Hello everyone. Last time I tested the DJI Neo while kayaking using the follow mode, direction tracking and the spotlight mode, and it was quite hectic and nerve-wracking. I've been curious how well it tracked for swimmers, so here is the test. I'll be using my phone for this test and then activate the follow mode. I received many comments that the DJI Neo is not made for the water, and I know this. I'm doing this to test the limits and also for anyone who might be thinking about getting the Neo for anything water related. Now let's start the test. I did the test twice and this is the first test. Looking at the footage, the active tracking seems to have identified my mate and has locked on him, and it looked like it was going really well. I wanted the Neo to capture my mate at a lower height, and as soon as I touched the control, the Neo didn't like it and didn't want to cooperate. I believe this is because of the reflection of the water and also the sensor being confused as I lowered it closer to the water. I tried to rotate the drone to get my mate back into the frame, but it really resisted. So this is when I decided that I was going to stop the test here. For the second test, I thought I should have a different approach, and I asked my mate to start from the shore and let the DJI Neo follow him into the water. As soon as my mate went into the water, the DJI had no issues following him. I was getting really excited at this stage. The drone did get a bit too close, and I believe it was my fault, so I used the remote for the DJI Neo to fly upwards to get a better angle of my mate. This test looked like it was going to be a success. I was thinking maybe the bright PFD helps the active tracking since the color really stands out from the surroundings. By now I was getting very impressed that it was tracking so well. You can even see the bright reflection, and I was worried this would really impact the active tracking, but it had no issues whatsoever. Since this test was working so well, I thought let's make this more exciting and challenging. So I asked my mate to start swimming. I wanted to see if it was going to make any difference at all when he started swimming. It looked like it was going smoothly without any hiccups, but then it started to lock in on the invisible Loch Ness monster. I was so disappointed by now because I thought it was actually going to work without any hiccups. I had to use my remote to rotate the Neo to capture my mate back in the frame, but it kept wanting to find the Loch Ness monster. What I noticed after reviewing the footage was the DJI Neo found the right person, even though there were many other people in the frame, but yet it did not get confused and it found the right subject. Now my conclusion. The DJI Neo is a great selfie drone, and it wasn't made for these type of terrain. It was never meant to be flown so close above the water. This was also indicated by DJI, so it's up to each individual on how they want to use the Neo. I still strongly believe it's a great drone, but I suggest to use the Neo for what it was designed for, a selfie drone, but on land. I tested it on land and it worked wonders without any issues. It's such a convenient drone to have in your pocket and have it set up in less than a minute. If you're thinking of getting the Neo, I'm sure you'll have lots of fun with it like I have. And there are many review videos out there that will be very helpful for you in deciding whether to get the Neo or not. Again, thanks for watching and take care. Bye bye.